Remember that summer a few years ago? There was a rat infestation in the town. The village chief failed to mobilize everyone. Go back actively. You can get money if you catch a mouse. This opened up a whole new world for us. The scramble to catch mice. Arvin and I are also fully armed. Take the guy and go up the mountain. After all, the competition in the village is too fierce. There are even others who share the same idea. Other people, we shot a rat at the top of the mountain. But when you arrive at the scene, but found that it was picked up by someone. This is like just, take off your pants and let someone take this one. So follow the footprints left on the ground. We chased all the way. As a result, I saw that Darling was in the commissary this time. Stuttering spicy strips. This wall lamb was originally a thief in the village. It is estimated that 80% of the mice were also taken by him. Bitch to come here. Da Dang was proud to raise it again this time. Spicy strips in hand. Did the trash not catch the rat? Call the adoptive father and I'll give you both a smell. We both looked at him like he was a jerk. The fire in my heart is rubbing up. The key is that there is no evidence and he has no confession. He could only turn around and go back to the mountains angrily. Sure, at the time. This kid will definitely turn against us again. And so we had a hornet's nest. Put it in a sack. A sack disguised as a rat catcher is placed under a tree. Then I got into the grass and watched. Sure enough, it didn't take long for this company to emerge from the side. See no one around. He directly carried the sack and ran towards the village chief's house. We looked at him in a daze. I knew something big was going to happen. So he followed him to the village chief's house. At that time, I saw this kid put the sack on the ground. Asked the village chief how much it costs. Village chief was also shocked. I didn't expect this kid to be so capable. Laugh and untie. Open the sack. It's a nightmare. Open the peak of life. B. All the wasps trapped in the sack flew out at once. Village chief 110 nodded green. After the reaction, I just found out that this kid is unlucky. Addicted as the door of the house slammed shut. Now the village chief is completely finished. And we all heard the howling in the room. Big stun outside tightly against the door. Or the armrest seat? Finally, even the commander. Bed rest. 2.5 years of vegetative dad is so discounted. When I woke up, how could the old man have suffered such grievances before his death? Just smashed open the door and ran into the distance. Running fast in the fields for more than 2 miles. 7 or 8 blind dates are not enough. Later, Da Dang was even kicked half by the village chief. And warned, he's not allowed to compete with anything other than rats. So far, the relationship between us is completely over. Stunned to steal our spoils. We're setting fire on his countless traps. Several times, this calf was almost killed by our village. The old maid. There was a time when it completely drove us crazy. Carrying a hoe up the mountain every day. Start plotting a revenge plan for today. And we weren't focused on him. Because there are fewer and fewer rats in the village. Many adults for the bounty. They all started sneaking into the mountains to catch mice. And you see them switch to a bunch of bonuses. We are also a little bit envious. Fascinating ideas can't be stopped once you get rid of them. We also started to learn the lazy behavior of the big fool. Question laziness. Understand laziness. Become lazy. Stealing other people's mice one after another. Let's enjoy it too. This can be said to be the first bucket of our flower family. I understand gold, but then slowly steal to death. There was outrage in the village. The village chief even asked for his own pocket and started to double the pay again. Law offered a bounty to steal to death. That day, we went up the mountain together as usual. When I wasn't working, I saw a basket on the side of the road. No one caught a rat. How can I know what fishing law enforcement was when I was young? Seeing that no one was planning to come and run away. But I didn't know we were just getting close. A big man jumped out of the run. Bullshit. Just you two old rats. We are both numb. How can we play like this? So he turned around and started running for his life. That person is also chasing after him. You come around a big corner. The two of us drifted a handsome 360 back to the whole street. 720 failed and went straight into the gutter. I thought it was over. But it just so happens that the old light can't be seen clearly. I thought we had turned a big corner. Ran down the road. Kicking his legs and rushing over again. I didn't notice one. Fell into a big pit again. It turned out that he was stunned for so many days. The odds dug for both of us. I was stunned when I heard the movement. I thought we were getting hit. Just move out the guy who has been preparing for a long time. I threw several umbrellas into it first. Then the earth red of the rock string. Add various firecrackers to highlight and throw them inside. How could the big brother inside think that we are not together? The bomb directly doubts life. A scream pierced the sky above our village. We just got up and saw a cloud of gunpowder. The less stunned back is so from. A triumphant general stood before us. pointing at the big brother below. Of course, you two scumbags. Convinced. At that time, our tears were about to fall out. I didn't expect it to collapse so much before. We have to help at this critical moment. I quickly wiped away my tears and said that I was stunned. After all, we are both at fault. He was stunned when he heard the movement. Looking back, we are still alive. It's gone. Haven't spoken yet. Just now. Attracted many villagers. Even if you jump into the Yellow River, you can't wash it clearly. In the end, he was married off by a group of people directly, and we would have thought it was all right. But who knows that the sky is gray and not leaking? The big brother who woke up in the pit received the truth. We were also married that day.